under the buttock like that. See here, this. And this is how it will be comfortable. Namaste to everyone. Welcome back to your YouTube channel Prashant J Yoga. Today's topic, we will be discussing what to do after food, which yogic kriyas you must do right after you eat. You might heard before many times that you should not do any yogic practices after food. You should not to do any exercise after food, which is one way true. But there are some yogic kriyas which if you will do, it can also help you in the digestive system process. It will also help you to improve the digestive fire so that your digestive system will work nicely, even faster. For those who feel heaviness after food, laziness after food, tired, heavy belly, gastric, burping, with all these conditions, if you are facing these challenges, it means this class is beneficial for you. And you should not only be limited by learning this class, you should share this video to others so that you can help them also. Let's learn what to do. So before we move forward, those who are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. If you have any question right after the practice, please write me in comment. I will help you with answer. Before we move forward and understand what you should do after the food, I want to tell you what you should do normally so that you will not feel these all changes, all problems that you normally face when you eat food. First kriya you should do, that is agnisara kriya. I will mention the link for this agnisara video. I have made already one video in detail. Agni means fire, Sara means expansion or essence of prana, essence of fire. So practice this agnisara twice a week, regular basis. You will have a good digestive system and all the organs internally work very well. Now understand what you should avoid first. Right after food, few things you should avoid. The first thing, that you should not sleep. Many people, they lie down, they sleep, and that is the biggest mistake that we do when we eat food and after that we sleep. You will feel more lazy, your digestive system will be very weak. You should avoid this. Second thing what you should avoid is walking. Right after food, do not walk. Otherwise, most of the digestive fire, most of the circulation which helps you in digestion will move below the pelvic region. And we want the digestive fire here. We want the circulation mostly here. So that's the reason, do not walk or run. No. Many people in city actually, after food they walk at night. No. Try which I will teach you. And then maybe you can do whatever you want to do. Next thing, what you should avoid is drinking water. Do not drink the water even during the meal and after also. Right after food, skip it. Now the question can come, when to drink? You can drink after 45 minutes of eating. This 45 minutes, your digestive system primary action starts. It means the body starts producing the acid to digest the food. This 45 minutes is very important. If you put the water, you will disturb this process. So enough acid your body will not produce, and then it will later become biggest problem for you. And then later you will feel heavy, gas, burning sensation and many others. Next, what you should avoid is eating fruits, not even tea right after. No, you can take again 20 to 45 minutes gap and then you can have a tea if you are very willing to drink tea. So these are the things which you will avoid after food. And now we will learn what you should do right after you eat food every time. After you eat, first what you will do, you use the booster like this. I'm using here booster this. You can use maybe block, you can use maybe any cushion, even folded blanket is enough. You put it under the buttocks here and then you will do this position. You bring the legs closer like this butterfly position. No need to bring too much close. If you feel that you have a stiffness here, so keep it a little bit far and then sit edge of the booster like this. If you can see, I'm sitting edge of the booster, not sitting on the top of the booster like that. Sit edge of the booster and then separate the leg. Why you should do this? In this position, if you feel that you have a stiffness, bring it more wider forward. You should feel that your spine is elevated in this. If you feel spine is not elevated and because of stiffness your spine take curve, it means bring the legs more forward. So spine will be straight, this area should be free. You should have a space between the navel and the chest region. What will happen when you perform this? Automatically, you create the space for your stomach and for this intestine where the food can move and pass easily. This area, if you have a proper space, your body will produce acid better, which helps you in digestion. Your body will start working, functioning nicely. Your digestive system will function nicely because there is no tension here. That's why do not sit right after that, or do not sit in any other position. First is this. Second is this asana, which is Baddha Konasana, also helps Apana Vayu to active, and Apana Vayu is responsible for lower part of the body functioning. We have a Pancha Vayu, 5 Vayus. One of the Vayu is Apan, so it activates the Apana Vayu, and you will sit for at least 1 to 2 minutes first and start breathing in this navel center. So slowly you will sit, hands can be on the knees, or you can choose one mudra also in this position, that is called Apana Mudra. Apana Mudra is when you're bringing first middle 2 finger, ring finger, and your middle finger. You will touch to the tip of these finger with the thumb, like that. You can see this. The last 2 will be like this, extending. You are not bringing the center of the thumb with the fingers. You will bring tip, top, this. So do not do mistake. This is Apana Mudra. Make a circle. See how I'm making a circle. So this circle is important. With the both hands, you rest, and then closing the eyes, fixing and bringing the entire attention to the navel center, and start breathing few rounds with belly. Inhale, belly goes slowly out. Exhale, belly goes in. Like this, few rounds. So 1 to 2 minutes, you will apply these things. It will activate the Apana Vayu. It will also improve the circulation in this region. Body will produce heat to work nicely. Digestive fire will be working nicely. Once you complete this, second pose, which is important right after that, you will take Vajra Asana. And for Vajra Asana, you can sit first. Simply remove the booster, leg straight. This Vajrasana is a kneeling pose actually. So for those who feels pain in the knees, injuries, I will tell modification for them, I will tell variation, but first I will tell those who can do, and those who don't have such issue like ankle pain or knee pain, injury, for them first. What you have to do, see here. You first bend the knee, one first. Bend the right knee like that, simply. And then now you sit on the top, and now you bend other also like this. Both. And from the back, see from the back now. So from the back you touch the big toe together. Even I will tell you to bring right big toe on the top of the left little bit. Crossing the circuit, completing the circuit of prana. So you bring this toe will be top of the left big toe. So now you are completing the circuit of the energy flow. And now from here you lift up, press the ankle nicely. There should no any gap. You rotate the calf like this externally. See here. Rotate nicely. And then when the space will be there, you sit between the heels. Heels are separate. This is first from the back. Spine will be straight. Now from the front it will look like this. You are resting hands on your knees. Make Apana Mudra like that. Focusing navel center, this area, and then start breathing 10 to 15 times. Soft breathing, inhale, belly out, belly in. Belly out, belly in. These are the two practice you will do. Apana Mudra, these two asana right after food. How much you should do this? This Vajrasana, at least practice minimum 3 to 4 minutes. In the beginning, you start with 3 to 4 minutes. Later, take it to the 10 minutes. If every day, right after food, you will practice these asanas, this mudra, you will notice that your digestive fire will work very nicely, internal organs will work very perfectly, and you will not have any issues which I mentioned earlier. No sleepy, no tired, no lazy. Energy will circulate, body will be better. All the food will digest properly. You will not have constipation, diarrhea, such issues, stomach pain, no any problem. Even for diabetic patients, this asana and this Apana Mudra is very important. They must perform this. Now for those who cannot sit, what they will do? Modification I will tell. First, those who feel ankle pain, they take a blanket like I am using now, fold it, not too much. And now you place the ankle on the top. So if you see like that, you see, again big toe will top of the left toe, and then centering, make apana mudra, and this is how you will sit. If you have ankle pain, those who have a knee pain cannot sit longer, they will place cushion or booster or one more folded blanket under the buttock like that. See here, this. And this is how it will be comfortable, less pressure on your knees, and you can simply straight, spine will be straight, digestive area is free, and this is how you will sit few seconds. And then slowly, if you want that you can, if you feel that you can stay longer, you remove, see that can you stay, if not, again use this booster, use this cushion, this is how you will sit. So that was Vajrasana. Vajrasana helps you to store the blood circulation. It doesn't allow the blood circulation to flow easily to the lower part of the body, and because of that most of the circulation stays here. It works as a storage power, and this stored blood circulation helps your digestive fire to improve. Jathar Agni improves very well, and your food start burning faster. So if the food takes time, maybe if you feel heaviness in 2-3 hours, for 2-3 hours, maybe if you feel heaviness 2-3 hours, by practicing this Vajrasana and previous practice, you will digest the food faster. It will become 1.5 hour. This is how you will start reducing the timing for digestion. And then after this, 3-5 minutes start, go for 10-15 minutes, and 10-15 minutes, if you do every day this practice, right after food, you will notice that you don't need even walking. Even if you want, you can walk, you can, even after that you can do some simple passive pranayama also, which is not one nostril, which is just simply breathing practice, simple inhalation with the belly, simple exhalation. Now the last one, if you notice that you still this process you are doing but you are not getting much benefit, then for those who feel such, they will do one pranayam, that is Surya Bhedi pranayam. Then you close one nostril by bending this first 2 finger like this. First 2 finger will touch root of your thumb, ring finger is free, thumb is free. You close left nostril with the ring finger like that, and then you start inhale right nostril. One hand will be apana mudra like before we did. This hand will be Surya Bhedi. Inhale right nostril, belly inhalation, belly will expand, and exhale will be left nostril like that. Inhale right nostril, slowly exhale left, like that. 7 to 10 times you do. These few practice every day involve after the meal. You will have benefit. And those who wants to attend regular classes, we have organized regular morning classes which start from the 5 o'clock in the morning, then 6:30 is another batch is afternoon, which is around 10:30, and one is evening 6 o'clock with our teachers. They're experienced teacher which can help you to maintain the regularity in your yogic practice, so you will have a good benefit and you will have a healthy holistic life. We are not only teaching asana, it's pranayam, meditation, little bit, and a little bit about philosophy also during the class, which will help you to understand why you are doing this. I will put the link in description. You can check and you can choose your slot and start practicing and start sharing this happiness, health to the world. Thank you. Namaste.